For the past 5 years, Rolex hasn't been treated like a watch company. It's been treated like a financial system. Prices exploded, waiting lists stretched into years, and people stopped asking whether the watches were good and started asking how much profit they could make. Now it's 2026. The hype cycle is ending, the market is tightening, and the reality behind the crown is finally becoming impossible to ignore. What makes this moment strange is that retail prices keep climbing while the value proposition keeps shrinking. Authorized dealers are charging more than ever, yet offering the same mass-produced product with worse buying conditions. To understand why this matters, we have to strip away the branding and look at the numbers. In 2026, the retail price of a standard steel submariner or GMT Master has climbed again by another 4 to 5%. That means you are now paying well over $10,000, often far more on the secondary market, for a stainless steel tool watch built in industrial quantities. This is not rare metal. This is not limited production. This is not hand-built craftsmanship. Rolex produces more than 1 million watches every year. That alone destroys the idea of exclusivity. What you are really paying for is the symbol on the dial, not the material, not the movement, and not the labor. Under magnification, the finishing tells the truth. The hands and markers are clean but basic. The edges are machine cut. The surfaces lack true hand polishing. Compare that to what other manufacturers are offering at the same price point. Titanium cases, ceramic components, high beat calibers, silicon parts, and extensive manual finishing. Rolex is selling you marketing. Other brands are selling you engineering, and the buying experience makes it worse. If you think you can simply walk into a boutique and purchase what you want, you're not paying attention. The so-called waiting list is no longer a list. It's a ranking system based on how much money you've already spent. Dealers are not rewarding loyalty. They are rewarding profit. They want you to buy jewelry you never wanted. They want you to purchase unwanted models. They want you to build history just to be considered. In 2026, this has crossed from inconvenience into disrespect. You are the buyer. You are bringing the money. And somehow, you are the one begging for permission. The display cases are full, yet everything is not for sale. That is not scarcity. That is theater. It is psychological pressure designed to make you panic and overpay. And when panic sets in, rational decisions disappear. Then comes the certified pre-owned program. Official branding, official warranty, official pricing, and officially inflated numbers. In practice, CPO watches are often priced higher than brand new retail and dramatically higher than the open market. By endorsing these prices, Rolex anchors expectations at unrealistic levels. Buyers believe the watches never lose value, even when real transaction data says otherwise. Buy a CPO watch today and try to sell it tomorrow. You lose 20 to 30% instantly. The spread between buying and selling has never been wider. Then there's the issue nobody wants to discuss: the movements. The current generation calibers have generated increasing reports from independent watchmakers. Low amplitude, early wear, lubrication breakdowns after only a few years, accuracy drifting well outside the superlative chronometer claims. And servicing in 2026 is neither fast nor cheap. Expect close to $1,000. Expect months of waiting. Expect zero transparency. Why pay a premium for a tool watch that may require early surgery? And finally, there's the social problem. Look around any airport lounge, boardroom, or high-end restaurant. The same watches everywhere. Submariners, Datejusts, Daytonas. Wearing a Rolex no longer says you understand watches. It says you followed the crowd. It is the safest choice. It is the most predictable choice. It is the choice of people who want recognition without knowledge. If your goal is to impress strangers, the crown still works. If your goal is to enjoy horology, it is the wrong direction. Now let's talk about what actually makes sense in 2026. If you want technology, you go to Omega. The modern Speedmaster and Seamaster lines use coaxial escapements that dramatically reduce friction and wear. They are master chronometer certified, tested under extreme magnetism and engineered for modern environments filled with electronics. You can buy one today. No games, no humiliation. And you leave with money still in your pocket. If you care about finishing, you go to Japan. Grand Seiko is operating at a level that embarrasses most of Switzerland. Spring Drive delivers near-quartz accuracy without a battery. The second hand glides in a continuous motion that no mechanical Rolex can replicate. The cases are polished using traditional blade techniques. The hands are mirror finished. The dials are sculpted, textured, and alive. You pay less. You get more. And if you want true pedigree, you go to Jaeger-LeCoultre, the watchmaker behind the watchmakers, supplier to the greatest brands in history. Here you see hand-finished movements, visible through sapphire backs, with real decoration, stripes, bevels, screws, not hidden behind steel. It is quiet prestige. It is knowledge, not noise. So what's the conclusion? In 2026, buying a Rolex means paying more for less, enduring humiliating sales tactics, accepting inflated resale myths, and wearing the same watch as everyone else. Buying Omega, Grand Seiko, or JLC means superior engineering, higher craftsmanship, better service, and an experience that respects the buyer. The hype is fading, the market is cooling, the illusion is breaking. Don't be the person buying because the logo tells you to. Be the person buying because the watch deserves it. So here's my question for you. If you were spending your own money today, would you wait years for a steel submariner? Or walk out immediately with a technically superior Omega and $4,000 still in your account? Let me know in the comments.